the same by itself down there. It's at 1,000 yards right now, so it's almost too easy to shoot him from here. So we're going to try to get a little closer, make it more of a challenge. He's not a very big bear, but we came to Idaho to try to shoot bears, so we're going to go down and see if we can get into a good spot and get a shot on him. So stay tuned. Live action. Bears spotted, and we are cruising down on the bikes. See if we can't get a little closer. We can get within 500 or 600 yards. I'll take a shot. Let's see. There's a lot of bear sign in this area, so we might turn up another one on the way down there. See him sniffing. Licking.
Nice bear, man.
He just sat down.
Dana said he saw a bear in here yesterday?
I don't think so. woods out of the way for you. Oh man, that was quick. That escalated quickly. And just like that, my Idaho brake tag is DUN. ASP's on the board. The EXO Bear Hunt 2020. Work our way up the hill and take a look at him.
It's a good shot, homie. He shrunk a little bit.
Hmm?
I think he shrunk a little bit.
They do that. You let them dry out, you know, so you're a little smaller. You can really tell he's a big bear because of how big his ears are.
Big bear, big ears.
You tell the size of the bear from the distance. He's got big ears, and a little body. No, that's all right. I'm okay with it. He's rubbed a little bit on his hind, but I mean, it's kind of a cool blonde brown. I guess in reality, I got one to match your date bear.
Why you got to talk about that?
Right there. Dropped the road, put a feather in it.
It's got fleas and balls.
We got fleas and balls. Those are ants.
Oh.
Poo. Yep. One shot. I'll take it. Idaho. We're done. One more and then we'll be finished. No, this is a hunt where we never been into this area at all. Just started driving, picked a point on a map, and here we are. The point was actually, we picked it as we were driving in, and we just got to the spot, and we thought, well, it's actually on Onyx looks pretty good down below where we were at once we got out of the timber and down off the edges of it, where it kind of opens up. And we were down here for a couple hours, and we saw a good set of tracks coming down the road, and we stumbled upon what looked like a pretty small black bear, 1,000 yards off in the distance. And we talked about that one earlier. Saw two other bears, one really nice, what looked like a pretty good sized chocolate boar. And we were gonna work our way down this ridge, knowing that that bear had kind of ran, maybe not because of us, but either chasing off another bear or chasing after another bear. And so we were gonna work our way down and come back and look for that one. And on the way down, we saw this bear come up over the top of the hill. And we gave a pretty easy 243-yard shot. You know, I hit him right behind that front shoulder, came out back just in front of the back left leg. He was quartered to me, had his head down. We were down below at a pretty decent angle, and it hit him. I mean, the gun hit exactly where I was aiming, and he didn't go very far, as you guys saw. But it's kind of this is a pretty cool hunt because we've never been to this area, so we're going completely blind. We spent the morning hanging out with several of the guys. Many of them are part of the Death Hike crew for EXO, and you know, we sat around, BS, shot rifles, played some cornhole, got my ass handed to me by a couple of guys, and we decided to come out and hunt. And
we'd never been into this area, so honestly it was just looking in, you know, on what we could see on the maps. It looked like what would be good bear vegetation, and we found 4 of them in this one major drainage. So I'm out of the way. I got this ugly little blonde brown thing with a black patch on it and a white patch, and we're gonna clean him up and get him out of here. And tomorrow's Shannon's chance to get us done in 2 days, day and a half basically. So from what we saw today, I don't have any doubt that's gonna happen. It's kind of a fun hunt, honestly. It's been pretty action-packed for the little bit that we've done so far, but a little bit of work and effort. There's the road that we're on is gated off, and there's a sign down below us here that says, you know, mile 4. So we're 4 miles back in here from where we could park, and we're probably 15 miles from where we were camped to get to this road. So study your maps, figure some stuff out, figure out what bears are feeding on. That was the biggest thing we were looking for, is just trying to find their food. What's the vegetation look like that they're after? And that's what you start looking for. Start focusing your attention on that. You'll find them. Got one right here. So we're gonna do some grip and grins, and then get him out. Down in Idaho.
EXO Mountain Bear Hunt Day 2. Hurricane force winds. Went from 85 degrees hot. Hurricane force winds in just a few minutes. I've heard, I don't know, probably well over a dozen trees falling around us. No bear to be seen. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to be out in this shit either, or stuff either. Well, after this evening we got one more. Hopefully the weather cooperates. Bears are out feeding. We'll see what happens. Peace.
They worked though. He's just turning back up the hill. He just ran down. He just ran down. He's coming. He's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Coming out. Coming out in the bushes right below him. Gonna be 450-ish. 453. 453. And he just walked down the hill. We're gonna have to drop down. We gotta drop down. Stay working left behind this ridge. He's gonna be down in that draw. We gotta get a little further down. I'm coming up, yep. Yep. Right there, right there, right there. Straight below us, straight below us. Black stump, short black stump. It's gonna come out in the opening on the left. Right there, here it comes. It's behind the tree. It's gonna come out to the left of those rocks. Here it comes, here it comes. Here it comes. Boom. Drilled her. Roll, roll, roll. Roll, roll, roll. Woo! Hammer time.
Yeah, she was moving. I just didn't want to shoot her moving. If she was going to be moving, I wanted her to be kind of turned. That tree's under 100.
At this angle?
At this angle. That's how you save elk right there, man.
You see him?
I see him. Did you get him? Yes.
Yeah, that's the one we were going after.
Yep.
Do you know?
How now, brown sow?
How now? And action. Roll scene.
Well, here we are, Idaho, season COVID-19. We were fortunate enough to have the EXO pack crew invite us along on this Idaho bear hunt. It's been an absolute blast. This is day 3. Day 1 we came in, not really any idea what these bears are doing in here, what they're feeding on, what kind of terrain to look for, and honestly we just kind of went back to where we've seen bear in the past and what they kind of like during this time of year, and it turns out to be virtually the same vegetation and whatnot than back home. Day 1 we dropped into this spot, just kind of located it via e-scouting, and saw 4 bear that day. Cory ended up killing his blonde one earlier, just prior to Cory's bear. We spotted what appeared to be a sow and a black cub, a brown sow and a black cub. They were moving, didn't get a really good look at them, but so we came back in the next day. Beautiful, hot, sunny day. That evening the wind hit. I mean, it was ripping. Trees were falling all around us. It was it's like we're in a hurricane or something. Bears weren't out. Didn't see a single bear yesterday. Knowing that the weather conditions is probably what kept the bear from feeding. It rained last night, lightened up. We got in here about 4 o'clock. Started just working our way down the mountain. Cory spotted a bear. Well, first we spotted a cow elk, and she was acting really funny. Started barking, and that just took our attention right to that area, down below where she was looking, what was going on. Cory spotted 2 bear coming over the hill, crested a ridge and coming down the other side. Appeared to be a brown one, 20, 30, 40 yards behind it, a bigger black one. So initially I was thinking, yeah, this is a boar and a sow, and he's chasing that sow around. So we had to cut a couple ridges over just to get in front of the direction they were. When we first spotted them, they were over 900 yards away. And so we busted down the mountain, got down there we finally spotted the boar again. And he was at 475. He stopped. Just prior to that, we saw Bayless up on the hill. We could see that he was keyed in on these bear as well. Bear didn't really give me a good shot. It was too far. I was kind of shaky, so I didn't squeeze it off. And he kept coming up underneath me, so we just kept coming down the mountain. Bear disappeared in this drainage, so we had this rock outcropping we had to get get a good vantage point. We got there. As soon as we got there, Ryan shoots. About 5 minutes later, this brown one come running up right underneath that rock outcropping we were sitting on. I ranged it 79 yards, and she just stopped long enough to give me a shot, and boom, smoke it. Rolled down the hill, game over. 2 bear, 1 hunt. ASP, EXO Mountain crew, just a blessing to be here. An amazing group of guys, amazing country, beautiful, steep, nasty, rugged, but we'll get them out of here. We got 3 guys right here, 2 bear. That's a lot of packing. It's a lot of packing, so we better get to it. ASP out.